Namaskar. Namaste. Good evening. Center for the practice. Yoginis by Robin Mudra. Yogins, guys, by Rabba. Right hand on top, lengthen the spine, curl shoulders up and back. Gaze within. Cultivating the attitude of the aspirant, seeking the highest good that dwells within. Elevate mind and energy, Secretary Mudra. Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, slide it back so the underside of the tongue presses up on the soft palate. Keeping the tongue pressing up, take a full deep breath in, drawing energy up from the pelvic floor all the way to the crown of the head. And ladder breath on the descent, release 1/3 of the breath and pause. 2/3 and pause. Full rest away. Complete inhales. Keep the lama going for the next minute. Drawing energy up the back body with full complete in-breaths while releasing energy down the front body. Pausing, out breath. Exhale, release the tongue. Take a full deep breath in. Hold the breath in for a count of 20. Jalandhara, throat lock, chin to the chest, lift your chest to the chin. Set an intention to catalyze energy for self-generation, transformation, bringing more awareness into the center. The more connected we are to the center of our being, the less likely we are to get pulled out of our center when the storm of life hits. So at our hearts and invoke blessings. 3 Oms, 1 point mantra. Take a deep breath in. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti To the presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Let's make some space for our tardy student. Samir, do you mind sliding over towards the corner? Vanessa, do you mind sliding up to the midpoint? Just let you know. You're okay.
Thank you.
Ivan, time to get active, bro. Let's do it. Now your block. Move the front of the mat. I'm not going to move you. Just the camera's over here today.
Okay.
Here we go. Magnetic storm day. Feeling the center of our being, we are calm, tranquil, peaceful, connected. Take the block between the inner thighs. Draw into the center, engaging your adductors, and then roll your thigh bones in, back, and apart, keeping your thigh bones pushing back into your hamstrings. Draw your belly in, scoop your tailbone, and then lift your shoulders up and back, bringing hands together in front of the heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, root down through the legs, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up, celebrating the freedom of the evening. Exhale, dive forward. Roll your thigh bones in and back. Inhale, lengthen, crush the block, and then slowly step or jump back into plank. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, rise up for a high cobra, squeezing into the block as you lift. And then flow back, down dog, hold it. Squeezing into the block, rolling thighs in and back to the hamstrings, and then extend energy down the legs through the heels. As you push energy from the tops of the shoulders out through your hands, full stretch. Bend knees, gaze up, don't drop your block, step or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Squeeze into the block, root down, inhale, rise all the way up. Keep it going, exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump, take a vinyasa. You can do it like this too, so that numbers out. Just take this, and then let your hands slide off so it's supported here. Those were made in Louisville, Kentucky. We get a future of yoga. Progression. That's right, that's right. Bend the knees, squeeze in, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen in, curl, squeezing into the block. Step or jump, take a vinyasa. Flow back. Right foot up for a deep lunge for Narasana 2. Step right foot up, point it out to the right, 45 degrees. Take the top block out to the top right hand corner of the mat, or just drop it. Take your hands forward in front of you on the floor, elevating wrists and ridge top or fingertips. Bend elbows up, push your head up, and then slowly sink into it. Keep your left eye lifting, squeezing into the center like it was still squeezing into a block. And then step back. Feel free to work alternate hands, ridge top, fingertips or fists. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Flow back, second side, left foot up. One foot out to the left. Take your hands forward. Lengthen side bodies. Lengthen wrists up. Then elbows up, connecting to the back body. And left knee deep. Right thigh squeezing in. Right adductor engaged. And step back, plank pose, flow through. Right foot up, side angle pose. Parsva Cone Asana. Right foot up, back foot flat. Belly in, scoop tailbone. You can use the block if you need it. You can deep and twist. Left arm reaches for the front of the room. Pushing off the back leg. You reach through left hand. Deepen the twist and opening. Take top arm behind the back, from top shoulder back, and then let's fire it up. Push down through both feet, lift and reach. Right arm straight ahead, hand in Jnana Mudra, the sign of knowledge and wisdom of the path, the state of unity. Strengthen core, strengthen breath. Breath in, exhale, release, step back, plank. Take a vinyasa. Second side, left foot up, Parsva Cone, back foot flat. Squeeze legs together like you're pinching a block, engaging inner thighs, and then push your leg bones apart. As the tailbone moves forward. Right arm reaches. Top arm behind the back, deep and twist. Throwing top shoulder back, push down through both feet, lift and reach, left arm straight ahead. 5 strong empowering breaths. Strengthen core, belly squeezing in, kidneys widening back into the forearm. Core strong. Exhale, release, step back, plank pose. Vinyasa. Ujjayi and down dog. Bend to knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Squeeze into an imaginary block. Root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pausing at the chakras. Samastiti, equalizing awareness and attention. Breath in. Exhale, squat, Utkatasana. Inhale, overhead. Arms back, shoulders back, strengthen core. Halfway forward, Ardha Utkatasana. Breath in. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, jump up or jump back. Or step back. Take a vinyasa. Right leg lifts behind you. Lean forward in a plank. Lower halfway down. Push back strong. Right foot up. Warrior one pose with your block. Your back heel up. Right foot can wiggle to the right if you need more stability. Snag your block. No fingers, palms only. Reaching arms straight ahead. Draw energy in. Head of the arms back. Slide jawbone back. Take arms all the way back. Deep breath in. Lift up out of the hips. Squeeze in. Crush the block. Squeezing arms in. Shoulders in. Forearms in. Index knuckles in. The more you can squeeze in, the more strength you create in the rotator cuff muscles. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Step back. Plank. Vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Lean forward in a plank. Lower halfway down. Push back strong. Left foot up. Virabhadra with the block, 8 inches wide. Draw in, squeezing arms into the shoulder sockets. Jawbone slides back, take it all the way back. Squeeze your back leg in. Right thigh stays engaged, and then push through back heel. The arms squeezing in, pulling down the back, heart lifting. Or you can squeeze in. It creates a synergistic engagement of Muladhara Chakra. Mula Bandha, creating an uprising of energy. Exhale, release, step back to plank, take a vinyasa. Right leg lifts again. Lean forward into plank. Halfway down, Trianga. Push back strong. Right foot up, Virabhadra with a block. This time narrow your Position with pants 4 inches wide or 2.5 inches wide. The more narrow you go, the harder it is to keep your arms straight and strong. Stay squeezing in. Back leg squeezing into the center of the mat. Arms and shoulders squeezing in. And then bend right knee. Hips forward and down. A few more strong breaths. Crush your block. Exhale, release. Plank. Flow through. Left leg lifts. Trianga. Halfway down, push back. Left foot up, Virabhadra. Last one with a block. Change your distance. Squeeze in, draw energy in. Slide back, stay connected to the back body. Power up, right inner thigh. Squeeze it in to stabilize form. And then bend left knee, keep it leaning to the left. Bicep squeeze in, elbow squeeze in. Deep breath in, exhale, release, flow through. Vasisthasana on the right side, arm balance pose. You rock onto the outer edge of the right foot, right hand, or come onto your right forearm. You want to take pressure off the wrists. When you're set, arch up, arch on your side of the body, and then optional, left foot up in the tree, or you can hook the big toe and take it all the way up from Purna. Bottom leg straight, step left foot back, wild thing, Kamakarasana. Shine it out, the spirit pose of spiritual delight. And then switch sides. Arch on your side of the body. And then right foot up, big toe. You're going further. And then step it back. Toe on high. Down dog. Turbo dog. Bend elbows. Squeeze arms in. Upper back in. Push your head up. Slide through. Take a vinyasa. Very nice. Flow back. Right foot up and pause. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Breath. Magnetic storm day. We are guided by our own power. Double. Bowing to the heart, to your inner strengths. Squeeze legs together and then cross your right wrist on top. Palms flat, fingers straight. Bring biceps behind the ears. Squeeze in, pinch your head, then push your head back. Let's take arms and shoulders further back. Squeezing in tight. Back foot flat, side warrior, Parsvavira, lean over back leg, leaning towards the back of the rim, keep right knee bending deep, leaning to the right. Bound side angle, go for the clasp, right arm under, left arm behind the back. Mekapada Vinyasa 2, both hands down, back heel up, right foot slides to the right, and then take it up. Forward grip, and then second side. Time to break out your towels, tie up your hair, tighten your apparel. Left foot up. Nice. Gomez. Pausing. Connecting to your inherent intrinsic state of unity. There is no separation. The idea of separation is the illusion. Embrace the unity in the moment. Squeeze legs together strong. Cross left wrist on top. Palms flat, fingers straight, biceps behind the ears. Pinch your head like your head was a block, and then push your head back, curling an upper back. Keep squeezing in tight, back foot flat, side warrior, lean over back leg, using the bottom arm to pull top arm down. And then bow forward, left arm under, right arm behind the back. Go for the clasp. Back out into the Vinyasa with the arm balance. Lay your edge, pick it up, hold it 5 breaths. We'll transition onto the chin. Right foot up, side angle pose again. There's one long rest at the end. Right foot up, back foot flat. And this class is only an hour. Unasana, side angle. Boom. Left arm reaches. Bow to the heart, straighten right leg, Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Belly in, re-scoop tailbone, keeping thighs lifting, kneecaps lifting, pushing down through big toes, pinky toes. Om Ardha Chandra, half moon, step it up. Hold it here, keeping both legs straight and strong, or bend your knee to the chest and reach for the foot for Ardha Chandra Chapasana, sugar cane pose. Both hands down, standing split over Prasarita. Set hands in front of you. Out, rotate arms and shoulders, gripping or pulling the mat strong. Lean forward, press up, kick up to a handstand or forearm stand, or take the Vinyasa, any road to travel. Second side, Parsvakona. Left foot up, back foot flat. Drawing into the center. Tailbone. Drop back leg, right arm reaches. Down to the heart, triangle pose, Utthita Trikonasana. Straighten left leg all the way. Scooping tailbone. Clamp it down through big toes, pinky toes. Attempting to lift and spread 3 middle toes. Step it up, Ardha Chandra. You can hold Pada Bandha and half moon. It helps to stabilize, keeping big toe pushing down. Take the left. Hold it here. Pushing from hips out through both heels or bend top leg, reaching for the foot for a sugar cane Ardha Chandra Chapa. Shoulder back, head back. Both hands down, standing split. Madhumukha Vrikshasana, Hasta Bandha, grip across the mat. Pressing down through index knuckles, up to the mount of the big toe. Take it up into downward facing tree. It's going to come in the spot. I saw that before it happened. Wide leg stance, left foot up. Pivoting off to the side, and then take it into Ardha Mala. Bend your right knee, shift to the right, turning left foot up. You can place your hands wherever you need to for support. You can wrap and bind. If your foot's all the way flat, you have stability. Left heel pushing down. And then shift to the left. Turn right foot up. Center, go wide. Go deep, walk hands back. On the forehead, forearms, chin or chest. Lean forward, monkey frog. Come onto your knees. Slide your ankles in. Lean forward a couple inches and arch your lower back, tilting top of the pelvis down. And then push down to your knees and your ankles. Draw your belly up and in. Round your lower back and push your hips back. Do that again. Leaning forward an inch or two, disengaging, arching, releasing. And then re-engage, pushing down to the knees to engage inner thighs. And then Uddiyana, belly in, scoop tailbone, pushing off forearms, push back. And then slowly lean forward, push back, child's pose. Yoga initiates pratyahara, turning our senses within, our vision within, our hearing within, our feeling within. Throughout the day, we're always being pulled outside of our inner space through our senses, and we have to take time to reverse the process, or we may lose ourselves fully. Take it into puppy pose, Uttana Shishosana. Taking knees wide, slide forward to the chin and the chest, reaching arms straight ahead. Slide forward another inch or two. Slowly push back, child's pose. Downward facing dog. Adho Svanasana. Bend your elbows, gear up. Turbo dog. Push head up, index knuckles down in slow motion. Slide through, take a Vinyasa. Go back. Bend elbows, turbo dog. Jump into Bakasana, crow pose, or jump to squatting, and then set yourself up for the arm bounce. Knees squeezing into outer arms, big toes squeezing together. Holding it 5 or 10 breaths, and you can transition into Shirshasana 2, headstand 2 position if it's available, tripod. If not, you can hold the squat, getting in the hip opener, releasing lower back. Lower back in the baka, kick back, vinyasa. Right foot up, twisting thigh stretch. Right foot to the front of the mat, left knee down. You can fold your mat over if you want to pad the back knee. You can move your right foot to the right, or you can use your towel if you want to pad the knee. And then reach your right hand back for the outer edge of your back foot. Kicking back into the hands. Pull the foot in towards your hip, and then you can come onto the forearm if it's available. But don't collapse in the lower back. Keep your core strong. Keep navel drawing in. With each inhale, you can kick back with 5 or 10% of your strength, taking your thigh bone back, leaning your hip back, and then on the exhale, pull your foot in a little bit deeper. Release the foot, Hanuman prep. Flex foot, sit back on the heel, hands to the side on the floor for support, or you can reach left hand across, bring the outer edge of the foot, or work the twist, hooking elbow across. Palm face up, there you go. And just go and sit all the way back on your heel. There you go.
The toes under?
Yep, that's right. Stretching out the toes to increase the arch of the foot and open up all of your nadis and energy channels to keep you vibrant and radiant. And then rock forward for Ekapada Vasisthasana. 2. Reach your right arm across the front of the shin, taking hand to the side of the foot. Your back knee lifts, left heel down and in. And then you can have left hand on the hip for support, or reach your left arm up and hold it for 5 breaths. Or you can work this from Mitra, that's cool too.
Oops.
Actually, you're good. Left hand down. You can work Ekapada Baddha 1 or 2. If it's available, or just kick back, take a Vinyasa, and we'll do the second side. Nice. Second side, twisting back stretch. Left foot up, right knee down. Reach left hand back. Kick back, fire thigh, belly in. Hold the core strong, and then pull the heel in. Optional forearm. If you need any more sensations so that you can be fully present in the moment with the breath. Hanuman prep. Both toes under, sit back on the heel, open up the foot. Right hand across or hook elbow over, work the twist. You're in deep. Doesn't matter how far you go, you get all the same benefits out of the asana. Building more life force energy, bringing more awareness into the center of your being. Rock forward, working arm balance, even yourself out, whatever you did on the other side. It's all good. This is the start of Mercury retrograde, so just gotta go with the flow. Ready, transition mindfully. Wow. Dijon, Ekapada Raja Kapo Sana. Right knee what? Left leg slides in and back. Walk your hands back, push down through the legs, lift and curl, square it off. And then reach for your back foot. You can work another quad stretch, mermaid pose. You can trap it in your elbow crease or strap it, grab it, take it overhead for full king pigeon. Get ready, release and bow forward. Bending elbows up, holding the engagement in the back body. Vinyasa, or step back and switch legs. Om Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, pigeon pose. Left knee up wide, right leg slides in and back. Walk hands back, lift and curl. Square it off. And then reach for the back foot. Kick back, pull it in. ready, release. Fold forward. Initiating pratyahara. Turning senses within. Step back, take a vinyasa. Pratyahara is the bridge between the outer limbs of Ashtanga yoga philosophy, what we do externally with the body. So yamas, niyamas, asana, pranayama, ustrasana. Pratyahara turns to within so that we can use dharana, concentration, to initiate meditation, jhana, take us into samadhi. Bowing to the heart, hips back and apart, belly in, scoop tailbone, lift, curl, palms to the heels. Inhale up, flatten your feet, have your arms beside you bent. Let's do some kapota droppings or just one. Magic number is 1 today. Keeping your arms free, shoulder blades engaged on the back. Inhale, lift up with no hands, move back, going back as far as you can, attempting to look for the back of the room, to tap the floor, the crown of the head, and then push down to your feet and come back up. If that was easy, do 12 more, or until your thighs are on fire. Keep it going, inhaling back, exhale, pushing down for your pinky toe to come back up, firing outer edge of the feet.
These are good for you, Anna. These are good for you, Stella. Just like that.
Hard up, hard up, hard up, hard up, and then back up. That's it. Give it 6 years. That's right. It's the best thing. Strengthen the quads, hip flexors, your core muscles, as well as the back muscles to protect your spine. There's a saying in yoga that you're only as old as your spine. When you're ready, you can rest back in Supta Virasana. Iyengar was practicing Kapotasana all the way up until his 80s. He'd wake up in the morning and get out a folded metal chair and put blankets and all kinds of props all over it, and then he'd lock himself in the pigeon pose. It's available. You can work Kapotasana, taking hands overhead, sliding onto the top of the head, grabbing the outer edges of the mat, or slide it in and grab your feet.
Oh, there it is.
Ready, back up, take a vinyasa.
I got adjustment.
Ardha Matsyendrasana, half fish pose, come to sitting, fold left leg in, fold right leg over. So I can offset the hips, shifting to the left if your right hip stays up, and then arch up, left arm up, take it across, exhaling. Pushing it to the outside of the knee, inhale, rise up. Rising up to the crown of the head, exhale, deep and twist. wrap and bind if it's available, or reach for the heel and the knee. Let's do this. The block for a second. There you go. Now you see how this is up to this side. Push this down. This arch. That's it. There you go. And now into this Gomukhasana. Pull your foot across. Push your knee across, lifting big toes. Fold forward. You can work the shoulder opener if it's available. Taking right arm behind the back, left arm overhead, using your towel or strap.
Right foot.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's the opposite arm over. Yeah, left arm over. Hold it there, or fold forward. Up, take a Vinyasa and switch, or just switch legs where you are, casually switching. Dish, second side, Ardha Matsyendrana. And back, right arm up, arching. Exhale, twist, take it across. Inhale, rise up. Into the left, out, rotate left hip, pivoting off left sitting bone, deep and twist, and then reach down for the heel, the knee, or go for the bind. I think I leave this with you. So your sitting bones up? Yeah, there we go. And then arch. Inhale, twist, go mukha, pull foot across. Even yourself out, looking big toes. Taking left arm behind the back, right arm overhead, using a towel or strap if you need it. Fold forward. Back up, Vinyasa, hop skips, jump back, flow through. Vishnukonasana, seated wide angle, sitting, moving off to the side. Sitting bones, clear your hamstrings. Nice, arch up. Same thing, just like when we did a pigeon dropping. Bring your arms beside the chest. Squeeze shoulder blades on the back. Arch up. And then maintain the arch as long as you can and slowly fold forward, taking your chest towards the floor. When you reach your edge, push down through your legs and come back up. Yeah, do at least 2 good ones like that. Going forward, building strength. And then pushing down and back up, and then one hand down, one hand behind you. You can lift your hips and slide forward, and then bow forward again, using hands for support on the floor. You can go wide, go slide forward, go wider and deeper. With one hand forward, one hand back, and now lift. Bring this hand here. Now lift your hips up and slide your hips forward. There you go. That's it. Yeah, because you can get 180.
Okay.
There you go. Now, start to fold forward. Using hands on the floor for support. Start to bow, twist over right leg, reaching for the foot, the right hand, or take right forearm down, left arm overhead. Up and switch. Back to center, pull forward one more time. So you can go for a second. So all the way out. And slowly back up. Bend your knees up for double arm hero pose. Buddha Virasana. Bend knees up. Reach arms straight ahead. Pull up hands, palms face out, and then bring wrists to the outside of the rib cage, lifting one elbow in, other elbow in. Slowly squeeze in, releasing jaw, roof of the mouth. Back, arch up, unhinged jaw, stretch out front of the neck. Navasana boat pose. Moving onto the backs of the legs, lift legs up, hold on to the legs if you need stability, or free the arms parallel, or reach them overhead. Take it Upasana, cross ankles, hands in front of the hips, lift up, one breath. Hands down, one breath, lifting, and then hips back down, legs up, Nava, boat pose. Take it up, cross ankles, knees to the shoulders, lift, keep it tight, and then back up, one round, last round of boat pose. Ardha, halfway. And then rest. Go back, knees to the chest, wrap around a little. Knees in small circles. And then snag your block. Place your block between your inner thighs. So it's 4 inches wide. Now squeeze into the block and push your hips into the floor and arch your lower back first. Then, with your hips on the floor, draw your belly in, flatten your lower back on the mat, scoop your tailbone and lift your hips up. Walk your shoulder blades in. Go for the clasp breath, palms face up. Keep squeezing into the block, keeping big toes pushing down and squeezing in, heels pushing down and apart. Down, rest. Dhanurasana. Upward bow, full back bend. Keep the block where it is. Squeeze in. To the block. block, belly in, scoop tailbone, hips up, chest up, top of the head. You can take hands wider apart. And then squeeze into the block. Try and straighten the legs, extending your chest to the back of the room. And then rest. That's amazing. Excellent work. Take the block out. Take it back up for another erga. Do some back bend push-ups or alternate leg lifting. Or if you're in deep, you can come onto the forearms for Vipada Viparita Dandasana.
These ones work better. Yeah. I'll stand so they don't put out on anything. Otherwise, you can talk to this thing. That's it. I'll let your heels goes up. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Thanks. Yeah, my shoulders too. Thanks.
Yeah.
One more if you need to get it in. You drop backs or drop overs. If you're done, shoulder stand, take legs overhead, holding hips. Get up. Bow pose, legs overhead. Deep pressure pose, knees over ears. Slowly unroll Matsyasana, fish pose. Arching up. Hold the arch or lift legs up, arms up at 40-degree angles for a Padasana. Lower legs down, right leg up, Padangusthasana, single leg stretch. Clasping behind the leg, resisting, building strength. And bring it closer to the chest. Flexed, left arm pushing down, slowly take leg out to the right. Let it go over so far. You mentioned like if this was here, and don't let it touch the block. So keep this pushing down and keep this leg hovering. Wow. And take it up and over into the twist, switching hands. Back up, switch legs. Clasp and resist. Punching. Take it closer to the chest. Legs straight and strong. Right thigh pushing down, take it out to the left. The leg hovering off the floor. Tailbone stays scooping up. Your glutes stay engaged with 10% of your strength. And then back up and over. Take it into a twist. Back up, happy baby, reaching up to the feet. Knees down. Rocking a little to the right, to the left. Arms over the legs, feet to the head or behind the head if you're going deeper. You're ready, twist to the right. Let's do the opposite side. Back up, go around, twist or stretch wherever you need to. Stand long for a shot. No. overhead. Stretching out for deep inhale. Look to the right. Just put a hand on the arm bone. Resting there for a few breaths. Slowly twist up. Comfortable sitting, meditation posture. Last Om, a universal prayer for happiness and freedom for all beings. Deep breath in. Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Excellent practice.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you, Evan. Thanks for showing up. Thanks everybody for coming.
That was nice.